set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Cubs are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Mark Pryor will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
So now here is Robin Yount, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
First pitch of the AB now. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting third.
That brings up Prince Fielder, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Brandon Woodruff gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Striding in is Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last
right
minute.
fielder.
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Hayward tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The count now at 2-1. One out, nobody on. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Billy Williams, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-1 home. And right into the shift. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today, playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and nice soft hands.
Stepping in now, Narvaez, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Now here's the first offering. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up Javi Baez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Garcia has a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Travis Shaw. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1 home.
The count is 2-1.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Brandon Woodruff. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
To 2-2 now.
I got the count 2-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Woodruff is retired, 2 down now. So next to bat will be Robin Young. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson.
First offering on its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And now in the box, Mark Pryor. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Sandberg will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Misses, ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Stand in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Up next from Milwaukee, the first baseman,
at the plate now, Prince Fielder, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Fastball just inside. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see our low-scoring pitchers duel for once.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Next, it'll be Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Brewers go down quietly. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in will be Jason Hayward. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Fouled away. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Billy Williams.
So in now for Chicago, Billy Williams, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Here's Javier Baez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. First offering.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Baez is off at first with 2 away. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's Christian Yelich now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Shot toward right center. Peterson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisaíl Garcia.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-2 home.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
One ball. Two
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on the first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. 2 down, no one on base. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball well outside. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Brandon Woodruff. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Robin. Yeah.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So stepping in is Mark Pryor. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Wong shading to his right, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in next, Jason Hayward, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is skied into short left center. After it is Yelich. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Prince Fielder. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the square there, and it's 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Sandberg takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So now into the box is Ryan Braun. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side.
Ladies
Gone
and
in
gentlemen,
order are the
please
Brewers.
join us for the
Still no
traditional
score.
7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Nope,
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0 home. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball, 1-1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. So the next to bat will be Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Avisail Garcia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Outside, 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Stepping in next, Travis Shaw, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The set and the 1-0.
That's outside.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In there, 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit after a good 7 2/3, but he'll also be on the hook for the L unless things get turned around here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Rex Brother.
To the plate now, Brandon Woodruff, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. The Cubbies are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The 7th fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Eric Sogard will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Eric Sogard.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Number 7 is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 7.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. First pitch coming, here it is.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Colton Wong is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Wong is exactly a .260 hitter. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate now is Prince Fielder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. Dan Plesac comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Milwaukee, number 37, Dan Plesac.
Nico Horner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter.
Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
A brilliant performance, Matt. If he has a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing one hit.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 the count to Sandberg. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Jason Hayward, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Milwaukee came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brandon Woodruff takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Mark Pryor is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Dan Plesac earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
you.